So this is the live market open wrap-up of September 30th, the last day of Q3. I'm Yohay Elam of ForexCrunch and Market Movers podcast for FX Street. It's the last day of the month, meaning we can see lots of movements in the last moment to readjust portfolios. So please trade with less leverage. In terms of data that we had so far, the recent developments are bad news from Germany. First of all, they fell into deflation yesterday, 0.2% year over year. Then we had retail sales dropping and disappointing, and unemployment moving up. This didn't have a strong effect on the euro, just a bit. We're waiting for inflation figures. In the US, we had a positive consumer confidence figure. In Japan, we had worse figures from retail sales, industrial output, and there are more fears of recession, more expectations for action from the Bank of Japan. In Australia, building approvals fell, but Chinese data has more impact. Okay, what are we looking for in terms of the mood in markets? First of all, things are looking better. We're seeing some stabilization in stocks even going up after the big crash, including automobiles, including Glencore and mining stocks, but analysts say that Chinese stocks are highly valued and they can fall even more. So we have a day of correction, but it may be also related to the last day of the quarter, and we can see things falling. This, of course, has impact on the euro and the yen. When things go sour, when things are wrong, when markets fall, euro and yen rise, the rest fall. And when we have better mood, a risk-on mood, we have commodity currencies rising and euro and yen sliding. Also, we had dark clouds from the IMF and from Carl Icahn warning about what's next. Today, looking forward, we have figures from the UK more or less balance each other. At 9 GMT, just after the show, we have Eurozone inflation, which is very important. We're expecting the Eurozone to fall back into deflation because of the hints we already had from Germany and Spain. This could mean more action from the ECB in the future, but especially we have to look at core inflation. At 12:15 GMT, we have the ADP non-farm payrolls, a big hint towards Friday's all-important event. We're expecting more of the same, gain of 195,000. Right here, GDP. Anyway, at 7, Janet Yellen talks. For tomorrow, we have Chinese PMIs and Eurozone PMIs before the show, and it's the first day of the month, the first day of the quarter, and we could have a lot of action. Looking at the charts, euro-dollar is sort of well anchored within the range at 112.20. It's within a narrower range than the wider 111, 113 range, waiting for the CPI. Pound dollar now is on the move higher. Probably it likes the current account more than the slide in GDP. In general, the pound has been beaten, I think, too much. Dollar yen hugging the 120 level once again, now rising a bit higher. We'll have a positive mood in markets, which means a weaker yen, stronger pound in this case, and dollar. And yen is still looking for direction. Dollar CAD settling above 134. Will we see new highs today? Maybe we're seeing new highs almost on a daily basis. Aussie dollar reached that double bottom at 69.35 and now moving a bit higher on the positive mood in markets, but 70 is still a magnet. And Kiwi dollar also moving higher, moving towards resistance at 64. So these are the markets for today. Before we sign off, let's see, we have a few more last questions.